Hey guys, I'm going to do a reading for you guys today. I'm going to ask the tarot and see what it has for us all. A collective reading. Just powering up the Palo Santo, just to clear the energy first. Archangel Michael, please can you protect the energy of this reading? Yes, so let's get started. I'll probably figure out the title afterwards. So we'll see what's in the collective today. Five of Cups, you're going through an emotional period of grief at the moment. This isn't going to resonate for everybody, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So you're going through grief and loss of things in your life that you expected certain people, places and things to work for you, but you're almost getting a grief over the fact that you've realised that it was all an illusion, that those things were never meant to you, and there's a form of grief that comes with that. Closing the old cycles does give you a form of grief, and when you're going through these various upgrades and spiritual awakenings, when you close a cycle, sometimes it's very normal to feel that kind of grief, you know, like grief of the people you've had to let go. And I know that this resonates for me, like as in, you know, family that I've had to let go of. I've felt grief for that, you know, because you realise that you can't go back. And that's hard. That's really, really hard. But this is what you've been going through. You've been clearing those emotions. You've been cleansing, crying, cleansing, allowing all the old cycles to finish. But that does cause a bit of grief. And it was blocking your Wheel of Fortune as well. It was blocking your Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune's come out in reverse. So you needed to go through that grief to change the Wheel of Fortune and make it upside instead of downside. Okay? This is what's been blocking your blessings. That grief, because you needed to feel that grief. You know, the grief that the people you thought were a certain way, they weren't, and they were never going to change, and you had to accept that. And then you go into the Knight of Cups, a major arcana card. Express your creativity with compassion, compassionate emotion, romantic. So I feel like because you've closed that now, I didn't expect this to be a love reading, but it seems like it is turning into a love reading. There's a King of Cups that is coming in fast to express their emotions and feelings, because you've gone through this closed cycle and you've removed that block now. So that's now your blessings. This can also resonate with blessings as well, that your blessings are able to come in now because you've closed that cycle. So you've done the grief, you've got rid of the last of the energies that you needed to get rid of, you know. Romantic, this is a sensitive other half. It doesn't matter whether you're the masculine or the feminine. Switch it where it resonates, you know, for you. But this is, I feel like, fiery, passionate. It's a connection that has been in the past. You've been together in the past. See, this is what you've been feeling. This is what you've had to deal with in the past. This is past energy that you've just got rid of. The Magician in the reverse. Insecurity, weakness of will, illusion, manipulation. So in the past, you were easily manipulated by people that were doing that to you. But you're clearing this now. So this is past energy. This is what you had to deal with, which stopped you from being the magician that you really are. Because you are a powerful manifestor, I'm getting, for this collective, you know. But all those blocks caused you to not see that actually, see, this was the illusion, but that was the truth about you. So in truth, you are the powerful manifestor. But they made you think you weren't. They made you think you were weak. They made you think you weren't good enough. You know? And I'm sorry you went through that. I've been through that myself. It's not nice. That fell on the floor. Oh my God. Open your heart and receive love from others. 2 of Cups. That's this relationship. There's a relationship coming in where it's going to be even. Look, they've both got a cup each. They're both giving each other a cup. And then this signifies divine union here. So it's a divine union that you've got to look forward to. I do apologise about my nails. I really need to redo them. But yeah, like, you are getting to that point now. Like, this is what's coming in because you've done the work, you know. Obviously, a lot of people are on different timelines right now. So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, that's totally cool. But yeah, and there will be balance and harmony within this relationship because it is protected by the divine. So if you've had any third party energies that have been trying to destroy it or trying to get in the way or trying to stop it from coming in, this is the divine saying that's all being removed now, you know. And even if you come against that in the future, you'll just be so solid that nothing will be able to break you. It's beautiful. Yeah, these are the people that you had in the past. Page of Wands. Page of Wands, superficial, theatrical, distracted people. Domineering, always giving you bad news. Every time, like, I feel like these people, that every time, like, you'd give them something good that you're working on, they'd just trash it and they'd be like, oh, you couldn't really do that though. Like, oh, let's be a realist. You know, that used to be mine. I used to hear that a lot from various people. Oh, you need to be a realist. You know, people tend to be intimidated by dreamers. So this is the false stuff that they tried to tell you were, making you feel instability. But you're getting rid of all that now. This is what you've had to get rid of. That's why it's taken a while. I feel like you're both mirroring each other as well. So it seems like whatever you're going through, they seem to be going through something so similar and polar opposite to you. And it's quite spooky at times. Because you think, it's this person. Yeah. Unrealistic, blocked, inactive. This caused you to be so blocked. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This was the energy they were sending you. So if you were feeling recently, if you've just been going through a dark night of the soul and you've been getting all of these energies coming through, making you feel like you're not worthy, making you feel like you can't achieve your dreams, just know they're not your thoughts. They're being sent to you by evil eye, by people from your past that, you know, they boasted about what a nightmare you were and this, that and the other, but you're proving them all wrong. So you're making them look stupid. And because you're making them look stupid, they're losing it. They're absolutely losing it. And I feel like this is them now. They're going into a pit of despair because they're watching you rise and you've cut them out. And you're like, oh yeah, well, I feel peaceful. Like, yeah, I'm great. Well, they're not. And if you needed confirmation of that, this is just to say that your enemies are paying for the way they treated you. And Clarify more on that, please, Spirit. Cool. Okay, bit of clarification there. You can always, Queen of Wands, another major arcana card. This is what you're going into, stability. So you're giving out this Queen of Wands energy. It doesn't matter if you're a masculine or a feminine in this. This is the energy you're giving out now. As you're sitting on your throne. You're in that feminine energy with warmth, passion. You feel your heart chakra really starting to open up now. And it's just making you think, my gosh, like, I've got this, you know. Like, I can feel this. And it's making the connection stronger. So justice, this is what you're getting. This is what we're showing in this reading. We're showing justice because this is what you're getting. You've got the justice card. This is what's going on in the background. You're getting justice because I feel like you evolved quietly. You were strategic about it. You evolved behind closed doors. And every time you fell down, you came back stronger. Every time you upgraded and upgraded. And people around you are thinking, what's going on with them? Like, they keep evolving. Like, they keep changing. And I can't keep up. You know? Well, that's what happens with evolution. And you're getting justice. So all the people that have bad-mouthed you in the past made you feel not good enough. So this is what the moon is doing. It's revealing everything. It's taking away all the illusions, and we're coming up to an eclipse as well. So this is showing that the moon is revealing all. Like, I feel like the moon goddess is involved here. Deeper meaning, selflessness. Be careful of seeing things that are not there. This is why the moon is revealing the truth to you. And saying the doors you've just shut are the right doors to shut. And keep them shut. Don't open the doors that God has shut. You know, get rid of it. Get rid of it. It's got to go. You know. The moon in this card reading is revealing that. Let's have a little look from this one. Healing heart. This is what you've been doing. Healing from heartbreak, from toxic relationship or addiction. This is what you've been healing from. This is you've been healing all of your past relationships that didn't serve you and all the wounds from your past relationships. That's what you've been doing. You've been going within and healing that. And that's why divine union is coming in. That one wanted to come out. Yeah, this is how you were before. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak. In every relationship before, it was always lies, heartbreak. Well, this is different. And these are the kind of people, they just kept stabbing you in the back. And at the time, you were too nice. So you didn't quite see it all. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. So this is a soul contract that you've got with your twin flame. It's a divine union. This was put in place before you were even born. And then palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. And this is because of all the endings. It's because of all the endings. It's because you got rid of all the stuff you didn't need anymore. So Spirit's like, oh yeah. So let me see what these love cards. I found a love deck that I forgot that I actually had. Love oracle cards, these ones. So have a little look and see what they say. If we dive into it. Oh, I'm coming out. Maybe there's no cards for this deck. Oh, just as I said that, free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything. for a love relationship to be successful. So you're being asked by the divine to release that control and just let it flow. Like water, just let it flow. Release that control and let it flow, you know. Free yourself of, you know, any doubts or anything like that. Just know, yeah, take the leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. So if you don't take that leap of faith, the ship can always pass by, you know. So you don't want that to happen, so you take the leap of faith. That flew out. Distance. The separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. So the separation that you guys have just had, like, it was meant to happen because both of you may have had aspects of yourselves that you still needed to heal. And with a divine twin flame union, it's very strategically done. The divine guides it. So, you know, if you have had that period of separation, don't worry, because it was part of it, because you have to both come together as the whole, because it's a twin flame connection, which is divine. It's a kingdom spouse connection. Twin flame, I literally can't make it up. Literally just came out. This person is your mirror soul. This is why the connection feels so sacred to you, to both of you. This is why. There's a confirmation. If anybody needed any confirmation, there's your confirmation. Just know that the distance was necessary. It wasn't rejection, it was protection for the reunion. See? Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not what you fear will happen. So release all those fears of, oh, but what if this? What if that? What if that? Doesn't matter. That's all old wounds, you know, old programming. This is a different one. This is different because it's God-led, you know. So redirect those thoughts, make them healthier. Nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. Got nothing to worry about, literally. See what Neve's Love Oracle deck, if that's got any messages. Wishes. Blowing you a fairy dust kiss, make a wish. Don't tell anybody what wish you've made though. Don't tell anyone. Keep that to yourself. Okay? I love it when the fairies come out. Right, one more card. Just close it out. We know what's what. We've had enough. Frog, take a chance. He may be a prince. She may be a princess. Take what resonates. Flip the roles where they need to be. Take the leap of faith. Twin flame union. It's divinely protected. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you want any personal readings or Reiki sessions, email me at christabel777@outlook.com. And I hope you guys have a lovely morning, afternoon or night, wherever you happen to be in the world. Namaste. Love and light to you all. Peace out.